We are on the Carnival Glory. We're going to do a full tour on 10/05, and at the end of our video, we're going to do a full review. So make sure you stay to the end of the video. Got my card, put it in here, kind of like old school kind of stuff, right? Bang. Come on in, check it out. Check it out. It's got a couch, it's got a nice queen-size bed, and all kinds of counter space. But let me get safety out of the way. Before I talk about our muster station, I want to show you this insignia. This here is a life jacket. That's where your life jackets are located. In the event of an emergency, you would grab your life jacket and take it with you, and you were going to head to deck 4, which is the theater, the main theater, and you would take the stairs right here. Bang, straight down. And got safety out of the way. Let's start here. We'll look at the closets. Okay, we got all kinds of hangers. Now, what I don't like about these hangers is they think you can put multiple stuff on one of these jiggy-majiggies thing here. I like a hook. I like an actual hook. These, I'm not a very big fan of those, but they're all the same shape and size. Storage up above, storage down below, and more storage below. Let's go to the next closet. As I said, life jackets, more hangers, all the same shape and size. Storage down below, and more storage. Oh, look at that. Another life jacket tucked away down bottom here. Interesting. Next closet, storage, 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 and more storage. Now, what's cool about these shelves and these closets is that you can lift this up, you turn this, and just put that in there. And then you've got a higher space if you need it. Look at this. On the back of this door, you have a full-length mirror. Nice. So if you come over here and you look, this is a thermostat. Blue is cold, red is hot, but this thermostat looks a little beat up, doesn't it? I hope it works. Let's take a look at the rest of the room. You've got a nice desk area here. We've got a phone, we've got lights, we've got a US outlet, we've got a European outlet, we've got 2 glasses. What do we have in here? We've got a safe. Any money in there? No money. Never is any money. Now, you kind of have a small TV. It's kind of like a computer screen, isn't it? Old school computer screen. And remote to the TV. Over here, storage, got a blow dryer. This is a cheapie. That's a cheapie blow dryer. So if blow drying your hair is important to you, bring your own. And it's kind of dirty in there too. Storage, and more storage. Over here, we've got a seat. Now this seat acts as multiple uses. It acts as room service, a room service tray. You could put your food on there if you want to eat in the room. It acts as storage, additional storage, and it acts as a seat. Storage. Oh, here we got a refrigerator. And more storage and storage. Now this couch is in fact a bed. So you could in fact have more people in this room. What I noticed over here is you've got 2 hooks. Let's take a look. Over here, you've got a switch. That's to the main lights. Then you've got these lights here. A little tight getting over here. Yeah, it's tight over here. That's where Andrea's gonna sleep. Let's open this up. So we have a nice window here. I mean, that's a gorgeous window, right? But not only do we have a window, we have a balcony. So let's go take a look at the balcony. Make sure you step up so you don't trip and fall going in. You got a chair, a table, and a chair. And if you look at it, it kind of looks a little tired, I would say. Just a little bit. I mean, it's not going to impact the functionality of the room, but it is tired. Do you have any guesses where we are? I'll just give you a little look-see from the balcony. Any guesses where we are? But you can see how close we are to the front of the ship, because right there is the bridge, and that's where the captain hangs out. And it looks like there's a little seating area right above the bridge. So that would be deck 9. And I'm going to show you one of the interesting things about this cabin. You got to check this out. A little special place right outside the door. And we go right out here. Oh, it's raining. But check this little place out. I'm going to go out in the rain a little bit here. We are in Alicante, Spain. But check this view out. Let's look down there. All right, let's head back in. Don't forget, step up. Oh, trash can. All right, let's go check out the bathroom. So do you notice, look how dirty that looks. It's just dirty. We got 2 hooks on the back of the door. Come in, tissues, trash can, toilet paper, sanitary bags, and more tissues. Towel rack, towel, storage, more storage, and more storage. Magnifying mirror, storage, and more storage. You have decent counter space around the sink. Toilet paper, toilet brush, toilet, handicap rail, towel rack, 2 face cloths, 2 hand towels, 2 bath towels, towel rack. Now the shower's got a curtain. I'm not a big fan of curtains, but it is what it is. Let's take a look at the shower. The shower is an actual wand, which is nice. Set the temperature and forget it. Turn the water on. Shower gel, shower soap. Soap tray, clothesline. Let's pull this out, see if it works. See if it actually works. Oh, it goes over here, it goes across the way. And there it is. We're at that stage where we do our full review of our 14-day stay in cabin 1005 at the very front of the ship. What we do is we break it down by categories. So the first category is location of the cabin.
We're in a balcony, and we are literally the last balcony before the point of the ship. And as you can see, there is an extended little observation deck that is on here on this level.
Right on the back side of us.
Yeah, so you can actually peek around to our balcony from there.
You can.
Yeah, so location-wise, we're at the front of the ship. Now that's good and bad in some ways because it's really cool perspective, but on
bad days,
bad weather days,
like when you're sailing the transatlantic during springtime.
Yeah, so we had some bumpy weather on occasion, and we were bouncing quite a bit. So that's one thing. The other thing is, if you're going to the main dining room in the aft at the Platinum, you have the assigned dining. You gotta walk. You gotta walk all the way aft, which means you have to go down to a floor that actually runs parallel and can get you to the aft. So usually deck 5.
Yeah, but I'm thinking no matter what deck you're living on, you gotta do that.
Well, you absolutely do. But on this deck, it doesn't go all the way. It's deck 10, so
that's deck 10. You gotta go
you
way
have
down.
to go down to at least 5.
Exactly.
Or you go into the cabin decks.
We walk all the time wherever we go. We don't use the elevator, and I thought the location was fine. It was a little rocky at times. You can hear the front of the ship boom, boom during that turbulent time.
But if you're going outside to an open deck and you want to go on the sun deck and you're an adult, the Serenity is just right above, not too far. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that is close. Anything you like, if you want to go outside sunning and just hanging out by the pool and stuff, it's a pretty cool location. Let's move on with the next category, and that is noise factor.
Oh my.
Did we have noise in this cabin?
We had noise in this cabin.
We did?
Boom.
Oh, jeez.
Boom. Boom.
We had that noise.
That is right above us. We have the fitness center. And so every time they're using the weight machine, the weight plates would hit each other and make this constant movement and bang. Or somebody would drop it, like it would make a real big bang. Not good.
Yeah, you're right about that. And the door itself has a whistle to it. You can hear the wind, the balcony door. You can hear the wind coming through. And it's like, oh man, I hope it's not windy tonight.
Yeah, well, speaking of wind, should we go right to that balcony door situation?
Let's go to the balcony door situation.
Yeah, so the first night, it was making a lot of noise because it was very windy. And we just thought, oh, it's just going to be loud. And what we didn't realize was during the middle of the night, it was rattling and moving so much that the door actually opened up. And it was locked. It wasn't just closed. It was locked, but the latch would come loose.
Well, the actual door handle down the bottom doesn't work. So they have a little slide lock on the door. And the way it was positioned on there when it was shaking, and it was pretty rough the first few days. It would just shake out of position and then the door would just open. And we're out like a light. We're sleeping and all we hear is curtains flying outside. I'm like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah, because it would just pop open enough that it would suck the curtain outside.
So that's a lot of talk about that door. I guess I'm going to wrap the door up real quick. It's a noisy door.
So the only other thing is that observation deck that I mentioned earlier. It's kind of right behind us.
It's behind this wall.
Yeah, and as we were really rocking, if the door wasn't closed completely, it was like banging a little bit. So that was a little noisy as well.
If you're sensitive to noise, it may bother you. It was annoying to us, but it didn't bother. It didn't bother me.
The worst part was the fitness center, because that would happen. It starts at 6 a.m. and there was somebody on here religiously there at 6 a.m.
He liked working out, or she liked working out.
Well,
that's
I'm
good.
going to say it was
Give
probably a
him kudos
male,
for
because
working
it
out.
seemed like pretty heavy weights that were slamming. That's for sure. And it goes until 10 p.m. So just be aware.
All right. I think we're done with noise.
We are.
Let's move on to utilities, like the outlets. Do we have ample outlets? Do we have USBs? How's the Wi-Fi? Let me jump into that. So the room itself only has one plug at the desk. So we travel with a 4-way additional plug with 3 USBs. Didn't have any problems. Everything was A-okay with that. If we didn't have that, it'd be a problem.
And if you're interested, we have that on our Amazon storefront. We'll link that in the description below. That would be great.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
The other thing is Wi-Fi. I thought the Wi-Fi was outstanding. And I do have to give Carnival kudos. We travel on all kinds of cruise ships, cruise lines. Carnival typically has really awesome internet.
Yeah,
It's
speeds.
pretty awesome internet.
We do buy the premium because they do have multiple levels of Wi-Fi on the ship, and we buy the premium, and it is premium.
Yeah, it does well. Let's move on to the next category, and that's storage.
There is so much storage in this room. There were areas that we didn't even utilize. The drawers, cupboards, shelves. Now, hangers, they're the old school. I don't love them. I wish I had just regular traditional hangers. So that's the only downfall. But we just didn't hang that many clothes. We didn't need to hang that many clothes. So it worked out okay.
Tons of storage. I like this cabin size, to be honest with you.
We like having an extra couch because we put things on it. We put our breakfast tray on it in the morning when we get our room service. So that's nice.
Exactly. Let's move on to comfort. The bed, the pillows, and just overall the room. Oh, I gotta say one other thing about utility.
Okay.
So when we did the actual room tour, I showed you the thermostat looked kind of beat up. And I said, geez, I wonder if this is going to work. It worked fine. It worked fine. But it definitely looked like it was beat up. Okay, comfort of the room. Is it comfy?
I thought it was comfortable.
I thought it was too. I thought it was comfortable. I didn't have any complaints with the bed. Let's move on to...
The bathroom worked out pretty well in terms of storage and everything else. Now, there's only one little thing that I'm going to just make you aware of, and that is the actual shower. So if you would like to take a nice long shower, which I did, sometimes the water will fill up in the pan down below.
And then come across the...
And there is a run over. It didn't come over. There's a little hole that comes out on the side, and there's a well around the perimeter of the floor. So it's meant to do this, but make sure you have your bath mat down, because sometimes I got out and it was soaking wet because it would be soaking up a lot. In fact, I'd have to take an extra towel after I dried off and put it on the floor to pick up more water. So just be wary of that.
But I'll tell you, when I got in that shower, I didn't want to get out. The water temperature was awesome. The water pressure was, unbelievable.
Everything was great.
It really was. Now, it does look a little dated and it does look tired. I noticed when we did the tour, we saw some dirt on the door. It looked like tape, tape that was just never cleaned after that. But at the end of the day, it is a little dated, but it doesn't affect using the room. I mean, we're able to use everything. It's maybe a little old.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's talk about the staff. I think that our room steward is amazing.
Marlu's been great.
He's been awesome.
He's always right there as soon as we leave. He's really great about the laundry. I put the wrong room number down one day and he fixed it for me. So he was very smart. He questioned it, but he fixed it. So he was amazing.
So the important thing that you need to know when you're cruising Carnival, you only have one turn down. It's either one at night or in the morning. You got to pick one. You want to turn it down in the morning, you want to turn it down at night. But there's no two turn downs. Like you're not getting your room cleaned in the morning and again at night.
Yeah, so there's no turn down service in the evening. It's either make it up in the morning or make it up in the evening.
Correct. So I thought that the staff was awesome. Because we did have a guy come in here and fix the door, by the way.
We did, yeah.
And I didn't get a video of it. I wish I would have. And he probably would have been on gung-ho for it, too. And that he tried to fix the door. It was better, but it still wasn't there. But I thought the staff was good. The biggest thing out of this whole room is the noise. I love the window. That's a big window right there. It's a nice balcony.
It's got a little shelf on the side. It's great.
Yep.
And very nice.
Yeah, it really is. So this is why I ask you, would you stay in this cabin again?
Well, I think I would prefer not to on a major crossing. Just because it bounces quite a bit. But I really do like the layout of this room. So I wouldn't mind staying in a different level.
I would stay in this room again.
Okay.
And this is why I say, ciao for now.
We'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching, but there's more to explore,
And don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
so you never miss any adventures.
Click on one of these videos to keep the journey going.
And this is where I say ciao for now.
We'll see you soon.